Resume and then, okay, then let me make you host and then we can just check your make host. There we go. Change to Tandeka. Cool. Okay, do you want to try and just share your screen and then we can just double check that it's working?
Just give me a second.
Do you want multiple people to share? I think it's requesting to allow multiple presenters to share. Must I allow that? Okay, I'll allow that. Let's
Okay.
see.
Screen two. Is it sharing?
Not yet, no. Have you got two screens?
Yes.
Okay, that it's
Are
not
you
sharing.
sharing the second screen?
No, it's not sharing.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, that's fine. We still got time. So I like to go on early.
It's saying it's sharing on my side, and I'm not quite sure how to.
Yeah, it's definitely not showing on my side.
Okay, there we go. I found it.
Okay, yeah, there we go. It's
Like
starting to come now.
something.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, great. And do you have any videos or anything or not?
I do, but they don't have sound, so
Oh,
it's
they don't have
fine.
sound. Okay, then we're
Yeah.
good. Okay. All right, perfect, Sandika. So we'll wait for everyone to come in. I just wanted to make sure it's working, and then then I'll give you the go ahead just now.
Okay, perfect. I will switch on
Thank
my
you.
video. Cool.
Perfect. Okay, cool. Yes, yeah, I'll introduce you just now. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Tandeka, I'm just waiting for everyone to join. So we're going to just wait a few more minutes, okay?
Okay, no problem. Did you also send a Teams request? I don't know why I'm getting.
I don't know. I'm also getting that. I don't know. It must have been at the bottom of the Splimmin thing. So I'm going to get someone to just log into Teams and tell them to log into Zoom. Sorry. I don't know why
Oh,
it
okay.
came on this request. So give us just 2 minutes. That's so
No
weird.
problem.
It's Andeka. There's still a few more people logging on. So I'm going to wait another minute if you're sorry. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well and happy Wednesday. We have the lovely Tandeka that is going to do our training today on the beautiful Oceana. So, Tandeka, would you like to introduce yourself and then you can take it away? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angela, and thank you so much for organizing this. So my name is Tandega, and I'm the sales and marketing manager for Authentic Retreats. We are based in the Eastern Cape and we represent Oceana and Prana that you're seeing now on the screen. We will send you guys all the info. If you have any questions, I'm happy to take them. You can just drop them on the chat if that is allowed. I'm just gonna pause my video so that I can just go through the presentation. Okay, so both of our properties are located in the Eastern Cape. I will start with Oceana Beach and Wildlife Reserve, and I like to show this map so that people can see how far it is in relation to all the big five game reserves in the Eastern Cape. It is about a 2 hour drive from the PE airport and about an hour, 40-minute drive from the East London airport. So you can either fly them on either airport, and it's about an hour, 20-minute drive from all the big five game reserves in the area, which I'll explain how you can then pair us. And then Prana is all the way in Sinsa. It is about a 45-minute drive from the East London airport, and it is in the small coastal town named Sinsa in East London. Oceana is based in Port Alfred. Port Alfred is a small coastal town called in the heart of the Sunshine Coast. It is one of those holiday towns where people come if they're doing like a wedding or December holidays. It gets very busy. The focal point is the Koi River that you guys see on this image and the marina as well. So that's where we're situated. Very small, tranquil town, beautiful beaches, beautiful weather. Lots of to do on in Port Alfred, but I will probably tell you more about our activities on the property. However, we do have some guests who want to go do some activities in Port Alfred, and they can maybe partake in golf, some water sports, deep sea fishing. They can also go for beach walks. So there's lots to do even for kids as well. So it's perfect for families. So enough about the area. I'll start with Oceana. It is a Big Five boutique lodge set on a game reserve. It's not a Big Five traditional game lodge, so we don't run it like a traditional game lodge, meaning we don't do 5 a.m. wake up calls. We're not really strict on game drive times because people come here for the view that you see in this image and they just come to relax. For most agents, how they sell this property is they pair it with the Big Five game reserve. Hence, I showed you guys that map. What people will do is they'll spend 2 to 3 nights at either Amakala, Karecha, or Shamwari, and then come to us for their holiday on a holiday experience. This is where they come, they can breathe, don't have to wake up early, don't have to follow a stringent program. We are pretty much easygoing. We give the guest a suggested itinerary and how they can spend their time because there's so much that they can do on the property. Only 12 bedrooms. All the rooms are built in a way that accommodate all sorts of travelers. All the rooms are sea facing, so it doesn't matter if you take an entry level room, the guest will have the view of the ocean. Child friendly as well. We do take kids of all ages, and we've also made it we made it a priority that the activities also include kids as well. So we are, even though we are not a Big Five game reserve and we're close to all these Big Five game reserves, if guests want to do like a game drive on the day, we can organize a day trip for them to go to Sibuya for a day trip. We have packages that will be shown to them as they check in and be given that suggested itinerary. Beach picnics are popular. As you guys can see, that is our 7 kilometer beach stretch. Another thing that makes this property extremely unique is the combination of bush and beach combination. Very few in the province. The beach is swimmable. It's not Cape Town cold. It's also not Durban hot, pretty much fitting to the Eastern Cape brand. What you see in that little corner there is our beach deck area, and that's where we plan these beautiful beach picnics that you see on the side. We also do small weddings here as well. Oceana is a destination wedding venue. What people will do, will book out the whole lodge exclusively and we'll take care of everything hospitality wise and then pair them with our preferred wedding coordinator. And we take care of that entire destination for their wedding. Beach picnics are included in the rates. Oceana only has all-inclusive rates because most people don't actually want to leave the reserve and go and do anything outside. So it just didn't make any sense for us to have any bed and breakfast rates. So these picnics are included in the rates. We do offer it to the guest. We always tell the agents if you book, let us know if they want to do it on arrival, and then they can be added on to everybody's going down to the beach. Otherwise, they'll be taken through to the main lodge for lunch. 2 nature drives a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. They only depart at 10 o'clock, 2 hour drives, beautiful sundowner stops, a great way to see the reserve, the beautiful contrast of reserve and ocean and beautiful sunsets. You kind of have to be at the lodge to understand what I'm talking about. We also offer guided bushwalks. The guests can walk around the bush without the fear of predators. It's one of the activities that I always promote for the guests to do, especially on checkout day. Wake up early, go for a bush walk, come back, have breakfast, and then leave refreshed and having walked around this reserve, enjoying the views. Then we also just recently added this activity. It's a horseback riding. We do beach rides for 2 to 3 hours, and we also do wildlife rides on the reserve. The wildlife rides that are done on the reserve are for your beginners, people who have never ridden a horse before, and then the ones who are a little bit more experienced can then partake on the beach rides. This is the only activity, well, this and the spa that is not included with the rate because not everybody wants to do a horseback ride. So we always do tell the guests and also add it onto their suggested itinerary if they want to do a beach ride or a wildlife ride. And another thing, these rides are also open to the public. So even if you're not staying with us, you can book the rides. These are the culinary meals that will be served. So very much 5-star culinary experience. This image gives you a good idea of how the property is positioned. It is 12 bedrooms, like I said earlier. And just to give everybody an idea, the beach is right over here. So access to the beach, we make use of an open game viewer vehicle. We drive the guests down to the beach. It's only 2 minutes to get to the beach. They can walk if they want to. We don't discourage them walking. We just don't encourage them to walk up on that steep hill, especially when they've had that big picnic there. If they want to, it's fine. The only sort of restriction with that is that it's just steep and it's quite a mission to come up to the lodge by yourself. At the back here is our helipad area. This is where we do the bigger weddings. We will do about 100 people ceremony right here at this helipad. Also use this area for romantic dinners. We call it dinner under the stars, especially during the summer nights. The team will surprise the couple with a beautiful dinner under the stars. Uh, on this area here is our 3 en-suite bedroom private house. This is perfect for your small groups and families, and it can accommodate 6 adults and 4 children. In the middle is our main areas, which include the 3 large suites, which are next to each other, as well as the 2 big dining room areas and a sunken bar that's been built on purpose. The guests check in, they come through, and they're just mesmerized by the view. We also do outside dining on this beach deck area here. And then on my right-hand side, we have the standalone units. These are our ocean suites that you see in the corner here, and they have more of an elevated view. The lodge also has a spa and a wellness center at the lodge. Then moving on to the interiors of the rooms. So these are our pool suites, built in 2020. You will see as I show all the other suites how different they are in design. They have more of a cleaner, modern aesthetic because they were recently built. They have everything that you can think of in a room, an outdoor heated plunge pool overlooking the ocean, a daybed area, an outdoor fireplace, and the entire unit is covered with glass and also has a 3-head shower. This is popular for couples. However, we also do host, yeah, we can, accommodate a young family here. So 2 adults and 2 small children can be accommodated here. We can either place a slipper couch or we can prepare an extra bed in the room. Another thing I want to mention is Oceana doesn't do twin beds just because of these faux posters. We do add an extra bed or prepare a sleeper couch in the room. These are the ocean suites recently refurbished. The idea was to emulate the designs of the pool suite, and they have more of an expansive view in comparison to all the other suites. They have 180-degree views of the ocean, and they're quietly highly elevated. This is where we do most of the outdoor in-room dining on this beautiful deck that you see here. Another cool thing about these is they have 2 separate bathroom areas, one with a standalone bathtub and then one with the shower. Then lastly, we have the 3 en-suite bedroom private ocean house with an upstairs and downstairs lounge area. The house is in the process of also being refurbished to look just like the pool suites. Right now, it looks like the old Oceana with a lot of East African art. However, it is quite popular for families. This is where we do a seafood braai or a welcome braai, any braai that the guest wants on the first night. Instead of them having dinner in the dining room, they can come down here. We send a waiter down here. They can be served, have a nice, relaxed sort of welcome to the lodge. Lastly, we have the 3 large suites. So these are in the main area. They are entry level because they're in the main area and a little bit smaller in size in comparison to other rooms, but they're not entry level by what they offer. This is where you'd put a young, sporty couple that wants to be out and about and enjoy the reserve. If you have somebody celebrating honeymoon and they're looking for privacy, I would then maybe just recommend the pool suites and not a room that's in the main areas. And that is the view that the guest will see throughout the stay, the beautiful views of the Indian Ocean. I'm just going to quickly move on to Prana Lodge. Prana is also 12-bedroom boutique lodge set in Cinsa Forest. It is the combination of forest and beach. It's something that is honestly, if I always say if this property was in Cape Town, it would sell really well. The idea here was to infuse East Asian art, East Asian elements into this property. We wanted to recreate sort of like a Bali in South Africa. The entire property is covered with this lush indigenous forest and has direct access to Cinta Bay Beach. Very tranquil, very relaxed. The beach is perfectly easy to swim. Right next door to Crawford's Beach Lodge. So there's lots to do in and around Cinta as an area. We wanted to create a space that doesn't really revolve around activities. So this particular property doesn't revolve around activities. It's for people who just want to switch off, relax, and be pampered and enjoy good meals and enjoy spa treatments. What you see in the bottom here is our sea deck area. This is where we'll do what you call a champagne breakfast. So on the last day, especially for people who are celebrating something special, we'll surprise them with a champagne breakfast overlooking the ocean. It's particularly nice over the summer periods. We also have done a lot of proposals in this area. If you go on Prana's social media, you'll probably see a lot of Pinterest visions that came to life. The focal point is the spa. It's a three treatment room spa. We also built a rate around the spa that includes unlimited spa treatments. Please do make use of it. It does go a long way. The spa is quite unique because they make their own oils, so they do adopt more of a holistic approach when it comes to wellness. We also just introduced collagen therapy. So for those who need a little bit more help to look refreshed, we have that covered as well at the lodge. Then moving on to the dining room area. So we have a restaurant that is open to the public. Sorry, the spa is also open to the public. They can either dine in the poolside terrace restaurant overlooking the pool, or they can dine outside in the, sorry, they can dine inside in the fine dining firelit restaurant for a more fine dining experience. These are the meals that will be served. So unlike Oceana, the rates here are a little bit more flexible just because Prana is in Cinta. Cinta is a very vibrant, busy, touristy area, especially over the December period. And it's quite, everything is quite close to one another. So we have bed and breakfast, dinner, bed, well, full board, as well as all-inclusive rates that include the unlimited spa treatments. I'm just going to take you guys through to the rooms. This is our 5-bedroom beach house, which was rebuilt in 2023. So it's still relatively new in design. These are the views that the guest will see throughout their stay. So it doesn't matter which room, everybody gets a beautiful view. And these are the interiors of the rooms. This is where people kind of like customize their stay. We get 10 nighters, 15 nighters here, and we'll send the staff to service the guest here at the house. It's got its own entertainment area outside where they can enjoy a nice braai on the first day. And as well as multiple living areas and sort of kiddies rooms as well for the guests to enjoy themselves here. Our first ever guest that stayed here was a bridal party, so it kind of like shows this is the place where it almost feels like it's not part of the reserve of the lodge of the hotel. Sorry, just gonna move on to the Diamond Suite. So the Diamond Suite is our premium room. It is popular with people who are celebrating honeymoon. If I were to rename it, would rename it the Honeymoon Suite. It is absolutely stunning. It has got a standalone bathtub overlooking the ocean, outdoor shower, as well as an outdoor pool, outdoor private plunge pool. Unfortunately, the pool is not heated. Prana never used to take children before, but because we built that beach house, we then started to take kids. It's not popular for kids, but we do take kids of all ages at the property. And then we have our entry level forest suite. So this would be the most affordable, also the closest to the restaurants and the closest to the beach. Although it does not have the views of the beach, it is set up on the forest canopy. Perfect for those who like birding. This is where people who are just burnt out and just want to be alone and enjoy this beautiful natural space. They will book here for 3 to 4 nights, enjoy these beautiful views as well as their service that has been provided. Lastly, we have the 6 Prana suites. So they are the most popular because we have the most of them on the property. They come with an outdoor shower, an outdoor pool and garden, as well as an indoor fireplace. They also can accommodate 2 adults and a child. Just something to note, both the Prana suites and the forest suites do not have the view of the ocean. Only the diamond suite and the beach house. So not all the rooms at Prana unlike Oceana, the view of the ocean. And that is the view that your guest will see as they go down to the beach. If you guys would like any more information, fill as collateral, we can send them to you. And thank you so much for everybody's time.
Thanks, Tandika. Wow, what beautiful properties. The best of both worlds.
Thank you.
Really stunning. I think you've covered it nicely. But does anybody have any questions for Tandeka? No, it looks like you seem to have covered it. Anyone? No, I don't see any chats or anything like that. So I think how are you, how's the availability at the moment? Looking good?
At the moment, because it's low season, it's looking good. It does get a little bit less as we go towards the end of the year.
Cooler.
But for right now, we
Yeah.
are looking good. Weekends at Oceana a little bit tricky. It does get quite busy, but midweek, yeah, we do have quite a few rooms available, which is not
Okay,
good.
awesome. Yeah. Can you organize transfers to either of these properties? Is a question that's in the chat.
Yes, we can. We work with preferred suppliers that we've worked with for years. Our reservations department will take care of that for you. It is at an extra
Otherwise,
cost. Yeah.
yeah. Otherwise, we also can do transfers from outside in our
Okay,
packages. Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
even better.
Yeah. Perfect. Anybody else got any questions? No? Short and sweet. So thanks everybody for joining and thanks Tandika. We appreciate you doing the
Thank
training
you.
session for us.
Thanks, Angela.
Thank
Okay,
you so
thanks
much, Angela.
everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.